You okay, Cody?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm sitting.
I'm gonna stay here.
Yeah,
We need to stay.
and fight it. And then when we get strong enough to fight it, we can go.
I'm going further and further every day. I don't know what to do right now, Cody. My family is lost in these woods somewhere.
They could be lost in time.
They could. Oh my God. We're still in Superland, right? Yeah. Okay. If they're lost in time, what do I go to? When they were born?
I don't know.
When was the last time I seen them? Right, the day before, the day I turned time traveler. The day I was a time traveler. I went into that portal under my bed, and it sucked me in, and I flew. And after that, I talked to Mr. Kitty. Mr. Kitty. Mrs. Kitty.
Know.
He does. I remember him. He knows all about us. He knows all about me. Let's go find
About
Mr.
me
Kitty.
and Nick?
No, not Mrs. Kitty. Mrs. Kitty. Not Mr. Kitty, Mrs. Kitty. There's Mr. Kitty, and he lives a long time. He lives long before us. He don't live in this timeline. But I think Mrs. Kitty, it does. So we gotta look for her. Mrs. Kitty? Remember talking to her. Are they stuck? What's wrong with your rollerblades? Mrs. Kitty is brown. And she's brown and white. And black a little bit. You know where she is? No, I need to find her. She knows all about. She told me you. She told me Nick. She knows what we're dealing with.
We need to hurry.
Find her. Kitty. I know there's a lot of cats. Cody? You know where Mrs. Kitty is? Where? Brown, black, and white. Mrs. Kitty. You know her? Where's she at?
In that house.
In there? I don't know if I want to go. Do we have to? Well, last time I seen her was right there. I told her I'm. Huh? You know, you have to know, Cody. I know there's a cat, and I remember her. Last time I seen her was over there, near the
We need to travel back to Earth to find Mr. Kitty.
Mrs. Kitty. Mr. Kitty is along back there. It's like in 2016. I don't even know what year we're in right now. 2016 when I got my power, and I time traveled. Cody. No. Cody, do you remember Mrs. Kitty? I'm time traveling back. Cody, you gotta time travel. I'm telling him. I'm looking for Mrs. Kitty. Cody. Wake up. Cody, we need to time travel back to the timeline Mrs. Kitty was in. I don't know if she's gonna be safe with us.
Mr. Kitty. Timeline 1947. Mrs. Kitty. Timeline 2014.
But Mrs. Kitty and Mr. Kitty were married at some point. I remember that. Mrs. Kitty told me Nick that I had a best friend, and I looked for him, and that's when I thought he died. Is he dead? You weren't dead, and I thought you were dead. Maybe he's alive. Maybe he took him. What if that guy took my friends? My best friend, Nick. Francis. We need to find Mrs. Kitty now. I'm time traveling to the last time I seen her. Let's go. We got Mrs. Kitty. Is this Mrs. Kitty? Hey, Mrs. Kitty. Mrs. Kitty.
Yes.
What is going on with us? You know?
Y'all have been lost in time for so long. Y'all forgot what y'all did.
We do, Mrs. Kitty. Please tell us. We need to know everything.
First of all, you need to find all your friends and family.
I can't find my parents.
Timeline. And next, you need to go to the beginning timeline where they got taken away and look for them with Francis.
Francis. That woman, that man that tried to kill us?
Yes, him.
Where's he at?
I don't know that yet because we're not in that timeline. But when you go to the next timeline where he is at and took your family, you can go find him.
Let's go. Thanks, Mrs. Kitty. Come on, Cody.
Wait, I'm going with them.
Okay. Whatever. Thanks, Mrs. Kitty. We're coming. You're coming, right? Oh, jeez. In his place. Suicide forest again. The suicide forest again. It's like, this is not ending.
Get the hang of these on my own, not with the power.
Come on.
Okay, we don't need you, Mrs. Kitty.
Thank you, Mrs. Kitty. We love you all to death. We'll come back for you again and see what's going
Oh,
on.
you're coming with us still?
You're still, or you don't have to. These are bad for us. You do not want to come with us. Maybe later I can time travel to Mr. Kitty and he'll tell me more.
Yeah.
Bye, Mrs. Kitty. This. Cody. Cody. He did that to you. I told you it's a suicide forest. Let me see. He's such an evil.
Ooh, this hurts.
What do we do? I don't know how far. His base has to be close, though.
Yeah.
What if it's up there? Far up there. If it's far up there, I don't know what to do. Can't tell you because I can't go up that. We're in a different timeline, though. I don't care. I don't care. You want to go with me? I don't know where to go. Mrs. Kitty.
You're going in the wrong direction.
Well, where do we go, Mrs. Kitty?
You go back to your old house.
What timeline is that?
1927.
How old are we, Cody?
I don't know.
What year are we in, Mrs. Kitty?
2012.
2012? Really? So we're not even in the timeline, a real timeline, 2016. We're still not there? Because we're still in Superland. And how are you here? I remember you told me where Nick was. And that's the last time I saw you, Mrs. Kitty. But why? Why do you come here? You need to go back.
Well, I came here to help you.
But what if you die? These are dangerous forests.
Yeah.
Very.
I have powers that you can...
But you're going to die in here. It even attracts us. Those woods above are more powerful than these. You can fight it here, but you can't for long. You have to go back, Mrs. Kitty.
I have powers that must well anything can attract me.
It don't matter. He decorated these woods. Mrs. Kitty, please. We don't want nothing to happen to you. You're the only one. Mrs. Kitty, run. He's right there. Mrs. Kitty, run! No. Mrs. Kitty. Do we get him? Her? Mrs. Kitty, you're going to have to go back. We don't know what to do at this point. Mrs. Kitty, go!